On the side of a mountain in Northern California, right off a coastal highway, there's a copper pipe poking out of the red rocks, small enough that you'll miss it if you drive by too fast. Tapped into what some say is the best water you'll ever taste.
I just appreciate the clean, raw water that comes out of this spring.
It's called the Red Rock Spring, drawing its water from rain on a mountain high atop the Golden Gate National Recreation Area just outside San Francisco, overlooking the Pacific.
It's good water. Yeah, it's on the way to work.
Okay.
Yeah, why pay for a plastic water bottle when I got, good water right here?
Devotees say raw water, which is found in the environment, springs, rainwater, and more, untouched by human processing, has beneficial minerals that are taken out of regular tap water. Another part of the process that this crowd doesn't like, adding fluoride. That mineral now targeted by Robert F. Kennedy Jr. with a plan he laid out to our Vaughn Hilliard in November.
I'm going to give them good information about the science, and I think that fluoride will disappear.
Kennedy hasn't spoken out on fluoride publicly since taking office, but Republican-led states are embracing the push, like Florida Governor Ron DeSantis, who wants to let cities remove fluoride from water. Or Utah, where there's a bill on the governor's desk to block adding fluoride in any public water. As with many of Kennedy's beliefs, his claims that fluoride in water can be harmful have been discredited or unproven by medical science at the fluoride levels that the vast majority of us drink. Studies that show it could be detrimental to children's IQ are from countries where fluoride levels are much higher. And several health organizations, including the one he now runs, saying fluoride in water helps reduce cavities. Still, the lack of treatment is an appeal to at least some people here in California, too.
I come out here once a week usually.
Okay.
Just live up the road.
Yeah.
And the reason is that our water has fluoride in it. And so I don't want to drink fluoride.
There are even websites helping people find natural springs across the country, from California to Maine, where Brian Pullen actually holds the trademark for the term raw water. He owns Summit Spring and says this water has been quenching thirst for more than 100 years.
If you can find the source of a natural spring or some runoff from a natural spring, they're around the world. That water is incredible.
And you can see how it works. This water just pushing out from the sand in the spring. No pumps, just gravity. Unlike the pipe in California, Pullen says he spends about $10,000 a year on testing in 7 labs for 200 substances, twice EPA and FDA recommendations. But he also warns testing and making sure you're sure of your source is critical.
People that are trying to search out raw water is a great idea. The problem is some of these sources are roadside springs and such that nobody knows where the source of those are.
Back here at Red Rock Spring, we can't find any official entity that regularly tests this water, just some people on Reddit. Here we go. But I still had to try it.
Fill up, get a little bit there. Yep, that's a good amount. Okay, so there is a difference. And I'm not going to lie, the water does taste good. Would I live on it? I want to leave fate alone, but it's good water.
Thanks for watching. Stay updated about breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or follow us on social media.